Hi everyone, this is your Shadows and Magic reading for August 2022 for the sign of Leo. So before we get started, like I said, I try to come up with unique ideas for doing my readings. And so what I'm using today is I'm using a variety of shadow decks. Um, the Shadow Work Tarot is your tarot messages here. The Shadow Work Oracle by KJ Beck 1111 is up here. And then this is the Shadow Work deck by Total Divine, the Shadow Work Oracle deck by Total Divine. And then the last ones are going to be the angel messages for you from the Guardian Angel deck. And I'm going to shuffle that in front of you because I know, everybody thinks that, we throw cards down and we just make up these readings, but I don't have time for that. Um, before we get started with the reading, I want to say thank you to anyone who supports me in any kind of way on any kind of platform that I have. Like I said, I try to do things that are unique. I try to do things that are going to be helpful to you in some way to help you work through whatever you're going through. I mean, I'm struggling myself. Everybody's struggling right now. Everybody's going through things right now. So I do hope that this brings you some sort of um, understanding or empowerment or guidance or support or anything that you can get from these readings that's going to help you. So let's just go ahead and get started. So again, Leos, what we have here for your center energy, and again, this is the Shadow Work Tarot, is the Ace of Cups. So with the Ace of Cups, that's the greatest kind of love that you can have. And that's that cup that's overflowing when you look at the regular tarot, right? But it says that the shadow part of this is frustration, fear of being hurt, feeling overwhelmed. And so I get the idea in using this shadow deck that some of you, if not a large majority of you, could be feeling this way at this time. What's crowning you is the Fool card, and it says recklessness, irresponsibility, need for caution. So as you are in this Fool energy, be understanding that you may be feeling recklessness, you may be feeling irresponsibility or need for caution. Or if this is not you, then I'm picking up somebody else's energy around you. So this could either be you or your significant other or someone else that is close to you. Your undermining energy is the Ten of Wands, which means this has been a huge burden to you, whatever this situation is, or a burden to someone who's involved. You've got exhaustion, huge burden, and psychic overload. So there's a whole lot going on in the shadows of the situation. Let's just put it that way. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune as to what led up to this, which is bringing challenges, breaking cycles, and maybe perhaps you or someone else involved is feeling resistant to the change, which is important to know that so that you can help someone navigate these waters. But the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel keeps turning. You don't stop the wheel. So it doesn't matter what you want. It's really honestly what the universe wants. And it's really for your highest good in the end, but it doesn't feel like that way when you're going through it. We've got Six of Pentacles, so this is the equal give and take, but the shadow side of this is suspicion, desperation, and feeling cheated. So you could be having a barrage of emotions at this time regarding this situation, or whoever this energy is that I'm picking up. But this is for the sign of Leo. So some of the other shadow messages we have here are we've got choices, and then we've got anxiety about those choices. So that's what you could be feeling relative to the situation, because remember, we had change and we had resistance to change over here. So confirming message there: solitude, going into your cave, maybe needing to take a time out, but not letting it come to the point where you don't ever do anything after you go into the cave, because sometimes we can go into the cave to hide, to not deal with things. So that's what I think we're talking about there. So be real careful. We've got hot and cold, which is being inconsistent. So, are you showing up consistently is the concern here. Or are you, 1 minute you're hot, 1 minute you're cold, in the situation. We've got subway and we've got toll. So, what kind of price are you getting ready to pay? Is what I'm getting with that. And also with the subway, I'm getting like deep down, these are the emotions. You know, what kind of toll is this situation going to take on you? What kind of toll are you going to have to pay in the situation? These are very interesting cards. I love so far the reading and the different information that's coming out. We've got driftwood. So transmute. So this is really talking about understanding the transmutation process, which is transmuting this negative energy and moving beyond this. Greener grass is here. So really knowing your worth. You know, the green grass is the pure grass. It's the innocent grass. It's the fresh grass. It's the really beautiful, lush grass. But we probably have been burnt by the sun. So we've probably been the brown grass. We've probably been the dead grass, you know, as we've gone through our transition here. But now you're coming into the green grass. So now you're coming into the fullness of life, is what I get with that. We have pawn and we have victim. So really being careful not to be in that mindset of allowing others to use you as a pawn, but also not stepping into that victim mentality either, because neither one of those are going to assist you as you go forward. But understanding that, you also understand that this is a part of the process, and this is the shadow work and the shadow emotions that are coming up for you at this time. We have muzzled, speak your truth. So feeling perhaps like you can't speak your truth, like it's very difficult for you to speak up for yourself at this time. Here we have, this is the, let's see here. Which one is this one? Oh, okay, yeah, this is the Shadow Work Oracle deck here, and this is the one by Total Divine here. And so the first message is arrogant. If you are insecure or fear rejection, this behavior surfaces. Work on accepting your true self and give yourself love as you are needing it. So this is really about really nurturing yourself at this time, because you are feeling, you know, you may be coming across as arrogant because you are hurt, and you are feeling very, very vulnerable, very, very exposed is the word that comes to mind. And so when you're feeling that way, you do not want to show that to the world, right? Because you're like, no, 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 I can't be vulnerable. I have to be strong. I have to be whatever. But really, to work through the shadow, you've got to feel these feelings. You've got to understand where they're coming from. They are coming from your fear, okay, of rejection. So here we have egocentric. And so here we have, not everyone shares the same perspective of you. Listen to others. You may just learn something new. So this is really about being stepping outside of yourself and understanding that there's more than one person involved in the situation, and trying to look at it from their side, trying to really look at the situation in its totality instead of just your side, because that's what we do sometimes when we're hurt or when we fear. We naturally want to only look at our side and really not look beyond that, because we're stuck in that emotion at the time. We've got jealousy here. Your past wounds need to healing. Work on your self-love. You are greater than you know. And that goes back to that green grass right here. You know, you are worthy of the good things in life. You are worthy to be happy. You are worthy to be this handsome, beautiful individual who is standing in your power, who speaks their truth. You are worthy of all these things, but your fear is coming up right now to really, really mess with you. And that's your protective mechanism that you probably put into place some time ago, even when you were a child, because those things come up. You know, when we feel fear, it's natural for our ego to step in and say, okay, you're feeling fear, let me protect you, let me throw up all the walls here, you know, let's put up the concrete walls, let's put up the steel walls, and let's, you know, just hide. But you've really got to work through that if you really want to be on the other side of this, and get to this greener grass here. We've got obsessiveness. Write down what you are obsessing over. Realize that it is emotionally draining you. And a lot of these negative feelings that you're experiencing right now, they really zap your energy. So it's really recognizing them, feeling them, and then doing whatever you can to get into a higher vibration, to get beyond these emotions, because they are really messing with you right now. And with this, I think it's a full moon coming in now, on the 11th, I think it is. So you're probably feeling this energy, okay? Then we also had, you know, Lionsgate. So that also was supposed to be bringing up a lot of emotions for people. So we have resentful. Think loving thoughts for the person or yourself that you resent. It's restricting your emotional happiness. So again, another draining emotion that you're going through right now. Vengeful. Find a better way to heal your anger. This negative emotion comes back full circle. So this is really about not calling karma to yourself at this time. You've got codependency, this relationship addiction. You are relying too heavily on the other person for your sense of self-worth. Give yourself more self-love. So this is about focusing on you, because relationships can become very codependent, toxic, because you are placing your happiness on somebody else to give it to you, when you really need to stand in your power and take your power back, and know that you can do it one step at a time, 1 second at a time, 1 day at a time, those kinds of things, and um, not putting not making somebody else responsible for your own happiness, but taking back your power and understanding that you have every right to be happy and that you are responsible for your own happiness. But that takes, again, the work of the shadow here. We've got victim mentality. The universe wants what's best for you, not what's worse. Change your perspective. So really understanding that this change is about something happening for you, not to you. And that's very difficult to hold that perspective when you're going through this kind of shadow work, because you're angry, you're feeling so many emotions, you're down on your knees, you're angry at God, you're angry at yourself, you're angry at the situation, you're angry. But underneath that, there's a lot of hurt, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of things underneath. Now, what I decided to do, because I got my evil eye cards in, and I really like these cards because I saw Saving Grace 999 using these, and I was like, oh no, I gotta find that deck. So here's some of the magic that could be coming your way from somebody else, or maybe you in your shadow are doing this to somebody. So the first one is financial attack. Someone is attacking you spiritually to negatively affect your finances. So this could be you towards someone else, or this is someone else towards you. And when we're in our shadow, we can do these things with our thoughts. We don't have to pull out a book and read a spell, because your thoughts and your actions and your energy all become the spell. So understand that. We've got abandonment. Your person feels abandoned by you and not liking it. So there's where that fear of rejection, that anger is coming from. Resentful, vengeful, codependency victim. There's all of these emotions around that. We've got soul tie. You are soul tied to someone and finding it hard to release this connection. And that could be also because of some of the codependency you're feeling too. We've got manifesting work. Someone is trying to manifest you in their life. So somebody is definitely working overtime trying to manifest you into their life. We've got power transference. You have either given up your personal power or someone has taken it from you. Again, somebody in your energy is draining you. So an energy vampire, perhaps. A spirit team. The spirit team has your back right now. You are not alone. So remember to rely on spirit, especially during this time. Thank your angels, your archangels, your spirit team, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your fairies, all the different wonderful support team that you have around you that's seeing you through. And we're going to get some angel messages in a minute to find out who is helping you. We've got talk too much. Someone will tell on themselves and reveal their true feelings and intentions towards you. So, you can really, sometimes there's an old saying that I heard a long time ago. You're given 2 ears and 1 mouth to listen twice as much as you speak. And sometimes that's hard because when we're in our emotions, we want to get it out. We want to speak, speak, speak. But sometimes it's also very important to observe people and listen to what they're telling you. And then also getting some black salt power. Using black salt to break hexes, repel unwanted energies. So this is important for you too, because somebody's definitely either you are towards someone else or they are towards you. Someone is definitely attacking you with magic at this time. So let's go ahead and get your angel messages to see which angels are helping you at this time. So like I told you before, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this deck because I I'm just doing it for the benefit of whoever watches my videos, because I do shuffle my decks, I cleanse my decks, I do all the stuff that I need to do to give you accurate messages. Besides doing readings, you have to do that because you're getting all the energies, so you don't want the energies to be mixing, even though they will at some point, but whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that because I was going to pull from the bottom. Let me do that again. Yeah, I really did enjoy my last set of readings where I was pulling from the bottom, so I continued that with this one as well. Okay, let's see what angels are helping you. So we've got the angel of grounding. So really getting outside, really, calming yourself down, maybe doing some meditations on YouTube for grounding, or just meditations for letting go, meditations for peace, that kind of meditation, just so you can, pull that energy in and calm yourself down, calm your emotions down a little bit. We've got angel of dreams. So, you could be getting attacked in your dreams as well. So you have the angel of dreams that is over you, number one, helping you with your dreams to perhaps give you guidance through your dreams, but also to protect you in your dreams. We have angel of faith. So having faith that your team is all around you, having faith that spirit has got you, they've got your back right now. And I think we even had that card there. Where was it? Yeah, spirit team. Your spirit team has your back right now. You are not alone. We've got angel of positivity. So this angel is here to help you try to ride, work through this, but also raise your vibration. Because when you raise your vibration, these things will not have the same impact on you. Angel of tranquility, just as I spoke about that angel of tranquility, of peace, coming in to support you. You've got angel of imagination. And perhaps this is, there's a couple of things you can do with the imagination. You can certainly manifest with imagination by, imagining whatever it is that brings you joy, and, living in that feeling, to manifest. That's one way, a very good way to manifest. But the other thing about that too is with the angel of imagination, again, giving you creative ideas, how to proceed kind of thing. So, whether it's through your dreams or through your imagination, however this is happening, you want to make sure that any messages you are getting, you should write down, especially if they are creative ideas kind of thing. And now we have the angel of the night sky. So this is about, the angel being out there, at night. Again, you've got extra reinforcements at night. And then also, even if you went outside at night, that's another thing too. The angel of the night sky could potentially be giving you messages there as well. We've got angel of encouragement. So this is about keeping you moving, even though you're going through this shadow work. You just got to do it one step at a time. Sometimes it's one crawl at a time. Because believe me, I've done shadow work and it's not easy. There are times, especially when you are hitting those very deep-seated points in your work, that you have to go through those emotions, and those emotions can run very deep, and they can bring up a lot of pain that you try to probably push down. So just keep that in mind, that your angel of encouragement is around you. and I send my encouragement to you as well. And this is the angel of determination, helping you to take that one step at a time, that one breath at a time, that just keep moving. Angel of power, helping you to step into your power to be able to speak your truth. Angel of clarity, giving you the clarity that you are seeking, so you understand what's going on, so you understand what's happened and why this is happening. And it's all for your good. And then the last message is angel of adventure. And the angel of adventure to me is about the angel that is more childlike, the angel that is like having fun and wanting to be curious about life again. You remember the innocent child you were, where you could go outside and play, you'd pick up a worm, you do all these crazy things, you didn't think anything of it, you had no negative feelings. So that's what that angel of adventure is bringing back to you. So I do hope that this helps you, Leo, with your Shadow and Magic reading for August 2022. Much love and light, Lady T.